Alrighty guys, we are back here out on the Del Sol again tonight, and I'm very happy that I finally went ahead and did this. I went ahead and ordered a shifter from Acuity, however you say the brand, however you say it.
Anyways, here we have the shifter. This is their 4-way adjustable performance shifter for the RSX, fits other applications, K-swaps, RSX, things like that. Anyways, everything is well packaged as usual. There's always everything properly packaged, so I like from them. You get stickers, you get everything. And so we're going to be putting this shifter in today, guys, and we're going to be comparing how it shifts compared to my $100 eBay version right there. Now, while this one may look shinier and fancier, in all reality, this black, more less shiny looking unit right here, I have a good feeling about this thing. Now, this thing is expensive, but I feel like it's going to be worth it once it's installed, because I have seen from many accounts people saying that these have improved the shifting by a lot. So that's one problem I was having with the car. It might have been driver error, it might have been the shifter. Either way, my $100 eBay shifter was coming apart. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be fixing that by installing this Acuity here. So basically, I'm going to get it set up in the car, and then I'm going to put the bolts in, and yeah, we're going to install it, see how it looks. I want to make sure before we do that, I want to make sure that all this is tight. All these Allen heads right here, everything's tight, so that way it doesn't go to fall apart when we put it in the car. So I'm going to go ahead and get an Allen key, and then we'll start working on that.
Alright guys, so we're going to take this shifter. I already have this base plate here. This base plate is from eBay. Actually, it was for this shifter right here, but since I'm no longer using the shifter, it somehow still manages to work with this new Acuity shifter. All the bolt holes line up. They send this little bag with all the bolts in it that you need. All you need is an Allen head, and when you take the 4 bolts, put the washers on that they come with, stick them in the holes, and tighten them down. I got these nice T-handles. They work perfect. You just spin them in real quick. Now I'm not going to tighten them all at once. That way I can get each one in, and I don't have the possibility of moving off center of the plate. Luckily for me, I had this base plate, so I didn't have to buy a new one. Very cheap off of eBay. That's one thing I'm not worried about, because it is a stationary item and you can buy that cheap, and I would honestly recommend having a cheaper item for the base plate and not cheap out like I did for the shifter, because in the long run that's going to cost you. That's why I'm replacing the shifter right here with this new one. So ideally you get the right thing right away, and then you won't have a problem in the long run. So, but that's how it goes. Got 3 in now. And the 4th one going in, if she fits in there. Alright, now that everything is in there, we can go ahead and make sure the shifter is centered as you would want it, and we're going to go ahead and tighten this thing down for good. Hopefully. We may need to come back and readjust, but perfect, guys. It just installs so nice. Put this last one in, and then we're going to swing around. Once we have this all tightened down, we're going to put the shift knob on. Not the knob, the shaft, and then the knob will go on last. So, as you can see, we got the shift knob out here. Like I said before, they do a really good job packaging. Another good attribute to Acuity. And we're going to take this shifter right here. It's got a Allen head tightening right there. So we're going to put it on the shifter and see how it looks. Now this thing can be adjusted from side to side, basically whichever way you want it. That's what I like about this thing. And it also can be adjusted up and down. It's got all the marks, as you can see. This thing can go down, and I think I'm going to take it to the lowest setting possible. That way, I prefer my shifter short anyway, so yeah, we're just going to do that. Let's go ahead and tighten this thing down, and it appears that I do not have the right tool, so we're going to might have to find a new tool. But anyways, Just keep tightening this down, turning it in. And for now, I'm just gonna go with it being straight like that. And then if I want to change it later, I can. So we're just gonna do that for now. There's the thing on there. We can go ahead and screw our shift knob on. Obviously the cables still have to be attached. I'll show that in a minute. But so far I'm liking the feel of this thing. It's kind of hard to tell for sure until the cables are on, but it feels good so far. It's a very, very stiff performance feeling right here, is what my deductions are so far. So we got the shifter installed, as you can see here. Everything's hooked up as it's supposed to be. Really tight side to side. I really like that for the neutral. Multiple adjustment spots as far as the throw goes. Increase or decrease here for when you need to go side to side, you can adjust that. That's neutral wiggle right there. So we're gonna do a little run of the gears. So be first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. All good. Neutral and reverse. So yeah, now all I need to do is drive it. So we're gonna test this thing out and we'll see how it works. But it works, seems to work good for me for now. Road test time.